Welcome to the fascinating world of random. Today we're going to be talking about your toy collectibles. And should you open them or should you leave them in the box till they get worth lots of money?
But first, check out this really cool calendar I got at the Chinese restaurant. Everyone's got toy collectibles. Even I just got some. And people have been talking about these Funko Pops for like years now. I guess I was just kind of the last to find out. But my son...
Funko Pops. Wait.
Funko Pops.
Time out. Mm-hmm. You said everyone has toy collectibles?
Well, everybody should.
I don't think...
Everyone
I'm not
should
sure, but I don't think I have any toy collectibles. I'll check, but I don't think I do.
Okay, well, if you did, then you would be cool. But you're not as cool as
I'm not as
everybody
cool
else,
as you.
so.
I'm definitely not as cool.
So that's fair. That's a fair statement.
So if you don't have any, you can still get some.
You can
It's not
still.
like the
That's
end of
what
the
I'm
world.
saying. See, because people have been doing these Funko Pops for like years now, and I just got some for the first time. So I had a birthday recently because I have one of those once a year.
Once a year, man.
Yeah, once a year I
around
have
like
one of those.
clockwork.
And my kids were all like, "Hey, you should get some Funko Pops," and so I'm going to show those to you.
What flavor? I want to eat one.
Yeah, I know they sound like
food.
suckers or something, don't they?
Yeah.
So
All right, let's see
I
these bad
got
dogs.
3 of them. All right, and this is the only 3 that I've got. But
You're
this
lying.
is...
Isn't there a 4th one somewhere?
Oh, you know what? There is actually, but that one's not mine. But these are actually all mine. And so the first one here is Jason Voorhees. All right.
Oh,
So if
creepy.
if you can see that,
Yeah.
this is Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, and I've got him.
Okay, he's pretty cool.
I think he's actually
Collect
pretty
the
cool.
entire line of pop movie stars, super vinylized. Okay.
Yeah,
Jason,
that's
okay. Yeah, he's there. You like him?
that one's pretty cool. Now,
There
the
you
other
go.
one, and
He's
this
creepy.
this one is probably my second favorite.
Put him there.
This is Pennywise. Do you remember that movie It from the 90s? It came out.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Stephen King movie.
Yeah, that one's
and that's
pretty cool.
what kind of made everybody afraid of clowns was.
Yeah, I'd be
movie.
afraid of clowns if I saw that, right? Wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, because he's kind of scary looking, but that's why I think between that and Killer Clowns from Outer Space, that's what made everybody kind of afraid of clowns.
He's number
So
55. Number 1. Are these like numbers?
I guess they're numbered,
One.
but I don't quite understand the numbers just yet.
Yeah,
so
there's like a 55 on this one, a 1 on this one, 55, 1. Maybe you guys tell us what those mean, because
because we're still
obviously Todd is
not
just
in the know.
now starting collecting.
Yeah, I'm just getting there.
So.
And so finally my third one, and this is my favorite one because he's always been like my favorite character. And this is the one that I had to wait for. This is Leatherface. All right,
Oh.
so he's apparently number 11.
Number 11,
And-
Leatherface.
And now Leatherface, from Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Yeah.
which he's not quite as intimidating looking
Leatherface.
when he's in the box, and he looks like
Oh, he's got a little bloody chainsaw.
a little kid with a
Yeah, a little
chainsaw.
bloody chainsaw. That'd be creepy.
That's like me when I was 11 and thought, hey,
Yeah.
I want a chainsaw.
You thought that when you were 11?
Yeah, I always wanted a chainsaw when I was.
So you could run around, chase the girls around the neighborhood?
Well, I just always was
No wonder you
obsessed
didn't have
with.
any girlfriends when you were younger.
I just always was obsessed with Leatherface, and I just thought he was like the coolest.
Come over.
So everybody's always telling me they're like, ever since I've showed these and I posted them on Facebook, and people are like, I want your Leatherface. And,
They did? They wanted them?
Yeah,
All right.
there were some people that actually
Start the bidding
wanted
right
this,
now. How much is it worth?
Oh, I don't know.
But isn't that the question?
But because
How
I got
much
him
is
for my
it worth?
birthday, so I haven't really looked at what he cost. But yeah, so these are still in the box, and I haven't taken them out yet, and I'm not really sure that I want to. And that's what we're going to talk about for the next few minutes. Is
Are they worth
Whether
more
or
in the
not-
box or out of the box? That's the question here.
well, that is a good question, and there's a couple of thoughts on this. My son has he collects Skylanders, or did, and now he's got a huge collection, and he's kind of moved on to other stuff. And he has an eyebrawler that is the Halloween edition, and it's still boxed up. And
$147 on eBay.
yeah, but I'm sure that
This can't be. Is this yours? Yeah, this is yours.
number 11.
Number 11. There must be some reason.
There has
why.
to be a reason that is. Okay, what's that say? It says.
Oh, he's all bloody. Is he bloody?
No.
Oh, that's different. That one's
See,
got
that's
blood splattered all over
different,
his face. It looks just like him. But that must be a special edition. Either way, let's say that. How much do you think you paid for this? I mean,
well,
$5.
I would say he was more like in the
$10.
$10 to $15 range. I'm guessing.
So would he be worth more? Here's my thing. Okay.
Here's the thing. If you're gonna see, because the question here today is, should you leave them in the box or should you unbox them? And my thought is this. I'll go ahead and say what my thoughts are. My thought are it depends on how you enjoy it. You know, if you want to keep it boxed up.
It's so philosophical.
Well, kind of. But when you walk
How
by
do you
something.
enjoy it if it's in the box? I mean, I guess the box is cool. And the number is cool, like just having it and looking at it. But what if you wanted to play with it? You can't.
You can't, exactly. So it would also depend, I guess, are you saving it? Are you buying it and holding on to it only because you think someday this might be worth something? Are you planning to resell it at some point in life?
Who does that? I mean, what person buys? I guess if you're doing a business and that's your business, but who? Here's the thing. 20 years ago, I could have bought like a Star Wars figure, and I did, and I played with them, and now they're probably in a garage sale somewhere. But I go to these toy stores, and they got these, from the 80s figures, and they're like, okay, they're like $40, for one.
Yeah.
They're special or something because they're old, they're not opened. But, who cares? I mean, I think playing with, my thing is, I think you should take them out and play with them. I do see the coolness of being in the box, but
I guess if they're in the box, they can't get broken.
they can't get broken.
That's
can't get
one
dusty.
good thing.
They can't get dusty. I mean, if you move a lot,
But I think about,
you have to put
when
them
I was a
away.
kid, I don't know what cool stuff you had as a kid. I'm guessing not a whole lot.
I didn't have a bunch of crap in boxes, that's for sure. It's like, oh, I got these toys. Let's go play together. Yeah, man, look. Here.
Yeah, I know. Check out
them.
my awesome
Oh, hold
toys.
this one. You hold that one.
Yeah, could you imagine if you're a kid and you bring your friends over, like, hey, you want to go play with my toys? Yeah, they're all in the box. Oh no, don't take it out.
Yeah,
it's
see?
got to stay in the box.
There's got to be, yeah. And what kid is sitting around thinking, like, what 8-year-old kid is thinking, this is going to be worth so much money in 20 years?
That's what my son did a couple years ago. He actually got the Halloween edition of Eyebrawler, and which you could probably find if you look for him. He's a Skylander, and
what is it?
Eyebrawler, and yeah, that's him right there.
It's worth $18 here. It's in a box.
And he's still got it.
Edition.
He's still got it in the box.
Okay.
Today, and I'm like, well, I guess the good thing is it can't get dusty. But then I asked him last night. Because I'm thinking about this episode, and I'm thinking, hey, so if all of a sudden Halloween Eyebrawler got in high demand, and you're the only one that still has one in a box, and it's worth $1 million, are you going to hold on to it, or are you going to sell it?
Just sell it.
Well, yeah, if you wanted the money.
Cha-ching.
But I mean, if you wanted it and it's yours, and you're thinking, hey, this is just mine, and I just want it because I want Eyebrawler, then.
So your son is a businessman. He's in it for the money. He's thinking, I'm just going to keep this until I'm 30, and then I'm going to go sell it and buy a car. But that's the problem.
He's not necessarily thinking that. He's thinking, I want to keep it in mint condition. And
well, that's true. I guess if you want to collect it and know that it's perfect, don't take it out of the box. But the other thing is, if your son thinks that he's going to take this in like 20 years from now, it's going to be worth it probably. Is there any toy that's in a box from 25 years ago that's worth more than a couple $100? I mean, is it worth like hundreds of thousands? Or I mean, could it be worth all that much money? Or you know what I would say, a better way to make money? Open the toy, go like to Britney Spears' house or some celebrity and get them to play with it with you. Get your selfie with her, and then go on eBay in like a year or two and say, "Look, I got Britney Spears' thing that we played together with." Then you got money.
I could take
somebody
this.
Played with it that was
See, I could
famous.
take this. In coming up in March, I could take this to Horror Hound Weekend, and I could probably get Kane Hodder, who played Jason, one of the more
there you
famous
go.
actors
Now you're thinking.
that played him, and I could get him to sign the top of this box.
Then it'd be
and
worth
then
a lot
maybe
more
it
money.
would be worth a lot more. Now that I think about it, maybe I will do
Is that
that.
box?
But
Yeah,
then
like-
I'd have to.
The box
pay him
has got
for
a little bit of rip in it. Now that would take off some
That actually probably would. So do they grade? See, and this is something I don't know. So maybe you can help me with this if you know. When they grade this, if you are going to leave it in the box,
you already got a rip. So,
do they grade the box as well? So
I think that rip looks a little bit like cool wear and tear. You'd have to keep if you really want it to be mint, you can't just sit it around your house and play with it. You got to sit it like in a box, hide it somewhere. And what I think would be a better way is if you bought 2 of them. You played with one of them, and you just kept one of them in a box somewhere, like for 20 years from now. Give them to your kids. But I think what we're trying to figure out is the mentality of the collector. Why would you keep it in the box, and how do you enjoy it in the box? And is it really about money?
And do you enjoy it in the box?
Or do you enjoy it in the box?
Do you enjoy it at all in the box?
Enjoy it at all?
Can you enjoy it in the box? I mean, because here's the thing for me, I don't play with toys in general, so.
That's good because you're like middle-aged. So,
I'm 39 years old. So basically,
you just said your age on tape.
I did, yeah. So
he's 39.
I'm okay with that.
He's okay.
I'm secure.
When he's 40, he's gonna quit telling people that.
Right, but I think for me, I just think they're cool to look at.
I can enjoy them in the box. I think they're cool. I mean, the box is actually pretty cool.
So I think the box is kind of cool. So I think for me, I'm gonna be leaving them in the box.
Well, show me one out of the box. Where's the one that's
we do have one right back here.
This guy's out of the box.
And this one
I'm gonna enjoy this guy.
This is the Pumpkin King.
The Pumpkin King.
And he happens to belong to my daughter. She took hers out of the box.
That's cool.
And you can actually enjoy him that way too. I like him just as much out of the box as I do in the box. So
he doesn't stand up real good though.
No,
he kind of falls over. Anyway, so like, share, and subscribe down there. Let us know. We really got to hear from you guys about.
I want to know what your thoughts are about. Do you take crap out of the box, or do you leave crap in the box?
Take it out or leave it in. Now, dang it, just tell us why. Yeah, why would you do that? Tell us, because I know that you have your reasons. Everybody has their reasons.
And we honestly don't know.
And we want to know, because I would definitely want to buy some toys. And if I were to say, get a toy for Christmas, at this point, I would be, I'm paralyzed. I don't know if I should even take it out or leave it in. I'm actually paralyzed.
So help us figure that out.
All right. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
You're out, Mr. Krabs. 5. But thanks for being on top of the situation. You're a fantastic boy.